Yeah,
Gotta
because
check
when
into that.
Diddy started getting the backlash about having Kim's twin girls up there dressed like prostitute, the game posted a picture too of his daughter dressed up in a silver slick tard at 12 years old.
Real life. If this shit ain't real life, this shit ain't
It ain't real life. It just ain't real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Another scene that was very, very, very important and very meticulous and very thought out was the scene that once Sarah and Frida, they are the two women who finally come to the realization that they remember. The two other women are still, and they're at that dinner table, and they are having to pretend like they are not afraid, pretend like they don't know. They have to seduce, they have to maintain composure. And I think that
Mm-hmm.
that is a lot of women on a regular basis, having to pretend they're not scared,
Absolutely.
having to pretend that they are okay, having to pretend like they're interested or putting on a show for their safety, for their livelihood. I mean, there was a
Absolutely.
whole thing that I did on the internet, and it was about whether or not when someone approaches you, you give them your phone number when a man approaches you. And it was a thing where women were saying, I give them, I have a Google number that I have just to give to people when they approach, because men are so crazy sometimes that they I mean, it's on the internet. There are videos of men hitting women, shooting women, killing women because they were turned down. So the idea of this dinner where they're so scared, having to pretend is so serious. It's intense. That I think out of all the scenes, that's the most intense scene in the movie.
You want to know what the most thrilling scene was for me?
Mm.
When they all woke up and looking
Mm.
at how terrified those men were for being looked at accurately. See, they were used to being looked at through the haze of the drug inducement that made them forget. But once the veil had lifted, did you see the terror on their faces when those women came?
Oh yeah.
They were terrified. And I wish more victims were able to see their abusers in that light. Because, see, in that light, you know what I mean? It's different.
There's a
Because the
weakness there.
second that you know, oh, it's huge weakness. But that's why they did it in the first place, because they were weak. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, everybody needs to go see the movie Blink Twice.
I think mothers need to go see this with their daughters. I think they both need to sit down and get an accurate picture of what the world is looking like today so they know how to protect each other and love each other. A lot of mothers don't want to believe when their daughters come to them and tell them that the boogeyman has visited. Most times because they don't want to believe the boogeyman exists. And usually that's because the boogeyman came and visited them and they'd rather pretend it wasn't real. See, forgetting is the gift. I think a lot of mothers and daughters need to go see that movie. And I think some fathers and daughters should go see that movie. You know who I really think should go see that movie with his daughter?
Who's that?
The Game.
Why you say that, Jack?
Well, because that girl, what's she about? 15 now, his daughter? The one that was dressed half naked with Diddy's girls at that NFT party where they were auctioning off those children? You remember that, right?
Oh no, I don't remember that.
Yeah,
Gotta
because
check
when
into
Diddy
that.
started getting the backlash about having Kim's twin girls up there dressed like prostitutes. The Game posted a picture too of his daughter dressed up in a silver slick tard at 12 years old at that party. Yeah, I think the Game should go see that with his daughter. Because the way he was advertising her like he was trying to get her ready for the island. We got a lot to do to clean up our community and make it safe again. That's all I can say. Yeah. Pay attention to the yellow warning signs. Oh, man.
And
It's
Jack,
gonna be
before we
2024 has been a doozy, man.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Stars, nigga. Move. Hey.